my teammates and the coaching staff are really good with me,
Hmm.
and it feels like really great to play with them. And for now, I'm really, really happy.
Hi everyone, it's Tom reporting from the LEC offseason as we're getting even closer to the spring split, and with me here is Vetheo, the mid laner for Misfits. How are you doing, man?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you very much for joining me. As I've done with a few interviews now, I want to get the new rookies that are coming into the LEC this year, and well, you're one of them. Pretty young still, 18 years old, and already making your debut in the LEC. That must feel pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good. Like after only 1 year of pro play, I'm joining the LEC. So yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Did you expect at all that you'd make it so quickly to the main stage?
I mean, at the beginning, I gave me like 2 years to join the LEC. After we won like spring EU Master of Spring Fleet, I knew that if I perform well on summer, I will have changed to join the LEC on the after the first year.
You say you've given yourself like 2 years to make it to the LEC. What was that based on? Like, how did you set those parameters or those goals for yourself? Like, okay, in 2 years, I want to be in the LEC. What did you base that on?
I mean, just for me, I think that if I gave my best for like 2 years,
Hmm.
so I in lot in this like in this job, I think if you don't go to the LEC in 2 years, that you are maybe not made for that, so it's not like really useful to continue. I feel like.
Well, okay, but that is a fair point. Like maybe for your personal self, but we've seen players who weren't in the LEC yet make a debut. Like for example, I think it's fair to say that Orome last year, who was 22 at the time, who played in the ERLs for a long time, but then he made his debut. But you felt okay with my skills. I have to make it in 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I mean, I think if you, yeah, just if you wanna be one of the best, if you give your best, it should be like not easy, but you should arrive in LEC fast, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Even more if
Tell
you are young, like.
Yeah. So tell me a bit about your last year then, because you said right, it was kind of my first year being being a pro player and considering myself as a professional League of Legends player. So what was last year like for you then? Did you notice that you grew very quickly already?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I joined LGLC at the beginning of January,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know like anything about how we play as a team or anything, how it's competition.
Mm.
So I learned like I was learning like every day and every weeks. I had the experiences with match, and yeah, so I feel like yeah, all the year I grew as a
Mm-hmm.
player and I learned so much things. Even now I still learn. So yeah.
Yeah, I imagine when you start scrimming with LEC
Yeah.
teams and you meet LEC players that I think there was I did an interview with Checolat, the mid laner now for Excel, and he told me, oh crap, all of a sudden these players they're really 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 good now. But you tell me Misfits approached you quickly, with after the summer split. How were the talks with Misfits and other teams? Like, why did you end up choosing Misfits to play for?
I mean, I was like still contracted with LGLC, so and not so much teams who were interested by me, I
Okay.
think. So like, and I was like, I had the same goals as Misfit for all the year,
Mm-hmm.
and I talk a lot with like Deficio and things who like help me
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, he just tell me what I want. I mean, we had the same expectations, so that's why I joined.
And what are those expectations? What are the things that you thought, okay, this is definitely in line with I envisioned for my career?
I mean, when I wanted to join LEC, I think I like I wanted to not say like I didn't want to join a team who tell me you have to win Spring Split or like it's just that we just tell me Spring Split like for sure we have rookie team, so we don't expect a lot about Spring Split.
Mm-hmm.
We just want you to give your best and see where you can go. and at the summer split we try to achieve goals, and that's all I wanted, because I know that after last year I
Mm-hmm.
like learned a lot on split, and I need at least one split to be like one of the best player of the league. So I didn't want it to like join a team with me who has too much expectation or too much pressure on me.
Yeah,
So it's
you
like,
need that time kind of to ramp up and to grow comfortable within the league.
yeah, that's
So, how were your first impressions then on Misfits? You obviously joined a team where you have Rezorg, who already made his debut last year. You have a bot lane with Kobe and Vender, who are very seasoned players who have been in the scene for a long time. So, how was it for you to join the team and be among these players?
I mean, I mean, we started screaming in like December,
Mm-hmm.
so it was really good to play like, with LEC team in higher level and against LEC team. Like it feels good when you like to play against great player.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when I joined Misfits in Berlin, it was really, really good. I mean, my teammates and the coaching staff are really good with me,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like really great to play with them. And for now, I'm really, really happy.
Yeah, and I imagine that them being maybe a bit more seasoned, they maybe take more of a leadership role within the team, or at least when it comes to shot calling and things like this. But have they also helped you already with pointing things out and like saying like, hey, think about it maybe differently or this way? How has that gone within the team so far?
I mean, yeah, for sure. We tell me like, I mean, I don't know a lot of things. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
like I know to play my lane, and that's kinda all. So I need to teach ev everything like macro and stuff. So yeah, they teach me say, yeah, you should not be here, you should do that, and I feel like it's only great for me, because my goal is just to grow as a player and be good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's all I want.
Yeah, it sounds like you are in a pretty comfortable spot there already. Obviously, they're gonna do their best to make you feel comfortable, but it's good to hear
Yeah.
that you feel comfortable as well with your teammates. It's pretty important, obviously, when you're gonna play. Now, obviously, you've played for 1 year, and not many LEC fans who be watching this interview will have watched you in the LFL. So tell me a bit more about how you play the game. So is there a champion, for example, that if you pick it up, the enemy is basically lost already? Is there is there like a pocket pick
I
we
mean,
should look out for?
yeah, I think lot of people knows that I'm like Zoe main. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's my best from so far. And I mean, before it was like my with LeBlanc, it was my two best champs, and the other I
Mm-hmm.
was like fine, but not that great. But now I think I like my champion pool is way bigger, but Zoe is still my main, and I really like this champ. So I think yeah, that's the champ.
So if Zoe gets locked in, we should get excited and should keep the
Yeah,
spotlight
that's
on
it.
you then. All right, man. To round up the interview, I want to give you a chance to say something to the fans you are leaving in the ERL system to play now in the LEC. But also, is there anything you want to say to the people who will be rooting for you now that you're going to be on Misfits?
I mean, I think like just I will give my best for sure, and I will like try hard every day to to achieve my goal. So yeah, just support is like feeling really, really great. Like even in good days and bad days, like when you have bad days and you don't get flame or anything, and people still supporting you, is just like you want to keep trying and even harder. So yeah, I think just give me some time, and I will be the best for sure.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me, Vetheo.
Thank you.